The Olympics are right around the corner, and more specifically, the basketball Olympics are right around the corner. That's right, Team America is out on a quest after an embarrassing FIBA tournament, I believe 2 years ago, where their best player was like Bobby Portis and Austin Reeves. They've actually got real NBA players in. They've got LeBron James. They have an injured Kevin Durant. They have Steph Curry. And I know everybody there is old as dirt, and it seems like all the younger players seem to be not as good as, well, the legacy players are, like LeBron, but it is what it is. We're looking to win gold, and we need to do that now. So of course, we're going to be using the most realistic, the most authentic basketball simulation engine to have ever have existed, NBA 2K24, to do so. Now, the big problem is there's no Olympic feature because 2K just hasn't bothered to put that in. So we're using a custom roster. I have a custom setup for everything. I have the actual schedule in front of me, and we have to actually go through, we have to do this manually. So here's the graphic, put it up on the screen. We have groups A, we have groups B, we have group C. Each team will play the other 3 teams in its group and will earn 2 points for a win, 1 point for a loss, and 0 points in the event of a tie in the standings between 2 teams in the same group. Head-to-head automatically be used as a tiebreaker in the event of a tie between 3 or more teams. Will also move on. In the event of a tie in the standings for the same group can be drawn against each other. Head-to-head results will be used as a tiebreaker in the event of a tie between 3 or more teams. There's the standard single elimination format. The quarterfinal rounds, the winners advance to the semifinals, and the losers are eliminated. That is how it's going to go. So first things first is every team in the groups have to play each other once. That means each team plays, what is that, 3 games, and we'll just go to what the standings look like after that is confirmed. So the first game to kick off World Basketball, Olympic basketball, is none other than USA versus Germany. No, it's Australia versus Spain. Really? I mean, like, of all the games that you could start off your the most watch, the highest anticipated Olympic basketball tournament is Australia and Spain. I mean, all right, here it is, Australia versus Spain. It doesn't really matter who's going to be the home team and who's going to be the away team. Australia led by none other than the young, the underage Josh Giddey, Joe Ingles, Matisse Thybulle, Benjamin Simmons plays basketball, and Jacques Mandel. For the other side is Juan Nunez, Rudy Fernandez, Juan Hernangomez, Aizen Almansky, and Ade Mare. There's no perfect roster that I could find for this simulation, so we're just gonna do the best with what we have. Australia versus Spain leading the way, kicking us off, and let's see what 2K24 has in store. And the first points of the Olympics are gonna go to Josh Giddey for 3. Clock is ticking down. 3, 2, 1, stepping back, Giddey for 3, and he misses, and Spain is coming the other way. The home team is just whoever's listed in the schedule. I hope that it's not going to matter too much, but here is Rudy Jordan Fernandez, picked up by Ben Simmons, and we have a competitive 0-0 game here in the FIBA tournament. I'm noticing that the minutes are already off. It's okay. Probably not, but you know what? We'll make do with what we got. Nunez dribbling against Giddey. Somebody score. Fernandez had a shot, didn't take it. Now he has the old man Joe Ingles guarding him. Joe Ingles, also known as the oldest man in the NBA. Okay, nothing's happening still. Okay, still nothing. We have a nothing open here, and we have just a whole bunch of nothing going on. And a little kiss off the glass. It's already been a minute, and nobody's scored any points. Is this real basketball? Am I watching, like, the WNBA basketball right now? What are we doing? Oh, and the first points of the game is a fadeaway jumper over Ben Simmons, and we can hop into some gas. Good Lord. I honestly was just sitting there with my cheek on my hand, just bored watching this game. But you know what? It looks like Australia's losing in the first quarter, going to the second quarter. And Spain, weirdly enough, has a lead there. Best player, I think, is like a rookie Rubio. And Australia has some good players, but it looks like they're just not able to put it together right now. Spain with a total dominating win, 104-82. There you have it. The first W goes to Spain. They get 2 points. Australia gets 1 point. Such a European socialist ideal to get points even in a losing effort. And now the next game up on the schedule is going to be, hold on as I'm buying time, Germany versus Japan. Now, full disclaimer, just the roster that we're using, they don't have China, or they don't have Japan created, but they do have China. So racism aside, we're just going to be using the China logo for the Japan team. I apologize for that. It is what it is. It's just one of the limitations when the Olympics aren't included in the game, that you have to use user created things, and the users have not created Japan. I don't know why, I don't know how, but here we are going into the first quarter, and it looks like Japan is winning over the Wagner brothers here at halftime, about a 10-point game going into the third quarter. What I've decided is we're not going to watch every single game because there's too many, but if it is close at the sub, let's say 3-minute mark, we'll hop in and see if they can clutch and close it out. Looks like Japan is winning here by about 10 points, 8 points, 5 points, 8 points, 6 points. If they cut it to more than this, we'll hop in. Under a minute, nobody can score. There you go, 4-point game, 40 seconds remaining, and it's 15 seconds left, right? There's no way that any team can blow this. 109, 105, there you go. Now they have a 2-point victory. Germany gets 1. Next up is going to be France at Brazil. And here we are at Simcast. I know they're warning that everybody's fatigued. I turned progressive fatigue off and they're still giving us this message. So it's just another one of those wonderful things that we're going to have to overcome when it comes to 2K24. As for the teams, I expect France to be a dominant powerhouse. Of course, they have Victor Wembanyama, and they have Rudy Gobert, and they could have theoretically had Joel Embiid, but Joel Embiid wanted to play for Team USA, much to Team USA's detriment. Anyway, Brazil's actually competitive here in a low-scoring affair. I fixed the quarter length to 10 minutes, and here we are in the fourth quarter. It's a close one. It's in the 50s. Nobody can score. Definitely a game we're going to be hopping in. 65-60, make it a one-possession game, and we're hopping in. 66-60. Oh, Brazil forgot how to score. Oh, Brazil, what happened? Oh, Brazil, you lost by 10 as France gets the victory. Just go ahead and update that. And the next schedule, the next game is going to be Greece at Canada. Giannis Antetokounmpo leading Team Greece, probably the best player in the court. But similar to the NBA Finals, Canada has the best team. They have a Shishmildish, they have a Jamal Murray, they have an RJ Barrett, and they have the lead here going into the fourth quarter. Almost a 20-point victory. Canada looks to win this one, handily getting those pesky 2 points. And those 4 games are the end of July 27th, so we will be moving on to the July 28th game, starting out with South Sudan and Puerto Rico, even though Puerto Rico is not on this list that I have in front of me. That's interesting. Okay, for whatever reason, they have Latvia here. Latvia, no. Puerto Rico, yes. Why? I don't know. It's just, here we are, Puerto Rico being led by none other than Jose Alvarado, who carried them to a huge victory, or so I was told by the announcers, and South Sudan, who pushed Team USA to the brink. JT Thor hitting a clutch 3-point shot, but then LeBron James doing what LeBron James does, saying I'm the best damn player in the planet, hitting a game winner, and then Wenyan Gabriel missing a putback. But South Sudan has, I mean, for a team that's relatively new, for a country that's relatively new, they put together a pretty good team of basketball players. JT Thor, I think Luol Deng, Wenyan Gabriel. I mean, they have, you know, legit NBA players that are on the roster. Anyway, Puerto Rico, though, beating them here in the fourth quarter by about 20 points. And it looks like it's going to be another blowout. Puerto Rico by 15 over. The only teams that haven't played is the United States and Serbia. And of course, that is the final game of this first initial round of the first round of the Olympics. Team Serbia versus Team USA. Now, of course, in 2K, Team USA has a whole bunch of 90s, whereas in real life, it doesn't matter if you're 90 overall. It matters if you play like a 90 overall. And it seems like only LeBron James and occasionally Stephanie Curry are playing like 90 overalls. With that being said, Team Serbia is putting up a pretty good match. They do have a Nikola Jokic. They do have a couple of decent players from Serbia, whose names I can't pronounce because they have 47 syllables in it. But it's a close game here going into halftime. Team USA is a little bit of a lead going into the third quarter. They're extended upon their lead, and it's about a 30-point victory here in the fourth quarter, and probably a dominating performance from Team USA. Points to USA, lost to Serbia, and that is the end of the first round of games for the men's basketball group. Moving on to the 30th of July, where we're going to be starting off with Team España versus Team Greece. Here we go, Spain versus Greece. I fully expect Giannis to take this game over, but he does sandbag teams in NBA Imperialism, if you remember that series, and it looks like Spain is winning here in the fourth quarter. They've just got really good continuity. They have like nobody who's over a 75 overall, and yet somehow this team continues to win basketball games. They got a close one here. It's a 7-point game, 1 minute left, 9-point game. Team Greece loses to Spain. Giannis coming up short, and let's make sure the numbers are correct. Spain now has 4 points. Greece now has 2 points. And now we have Canada at Australia. This is going to be a good one. I know Australia lost horribly in the first round, but I think they have a good team. I think they have good continuity. That's what you look for in these Olympic Games. Teams that have been playing together for a long time. Well, as Team Canada kind of has the Team USA issue. They have a whole bunch of stars, but they don't really play well together. Dylan Brooks, Kelly Olynyk, RJ Barrett, Shea Schmildish, Malish Manor, but it looks like here in the fourth quarter, we get a close one. 1 minute, 47 seconds left. 1 minute, 35 seconds left. 4-point game. Hop it in. Canada, Australia, English-speaking countries. And obviously, we don't control any team. Come on now. We'll hop up a little higher. This is the camera that I'm going to use, and it looks like Australia still has Josh Gidey versus Jamal Murray. And honestly, Jamal Murray's been playing. Oh my God, Patty Mills left open for 3. 1-point game. Splash. Jamal Murray, ever since they won the title, has played like garbage. I don't know what it is about him. It's maybe he took his foot off the gas. Maybe he stopped caring about the sport of basketball now that he's a one-time NBA champion. Speaking of one-time NBA champions, Andrew Wiggins also doesn't play well anymore. But here's Jamal Murray pumping. RJ Barrett. Nope. Nickeil Alexander-Walker going to get the screen from Dwight Powell. Is open. Fading. 3. Splash. Answers. And he puts Team Canada back up 4. We have 1 minute remaining in the period. Australia definitely needs a score and a stop at some point. Josh Giddey just driving hard, shooting over and missing. Dwight Powell grabs the rebound. I would foul Dwight Powell. Good Lord. And open in the corner is Dylan Brooks. Open under the basket. Dwight freaking Powell. And now it's a 6-point lead. Jacques Landale was unable to run the court. And there's one thing about Dwight Powell. He may be one of the worst basketball players in the NBA, but he sure plays hard. He ran the court. Josh Giddey ISOing on Jamal Murray. Again, I don't like this little one-handed hook, and he misses, and now they have to play the free throw game. It looks like Australia gonna come up just a beat short against Team Canada. Notice Shea Schmildish, Malish Schmetter, not even in the game. Okay, nice little two-man game there, but it might be a two-man game that happened too little too late. Jamal Murray going back to the free throw line. He's, at the very least, a good free throw shooter. Team Australia electing to not call their final timeout. 22 seconds remaining. They need a 3 here bad. Josh Giddey, I mean, he's keeping them relatively in the game, but there's no way to steal the inbound passes because 2K is not very fun at the end of game situations. RJ Barrett passes it to Shea Schmildish Malishmander, who's like a 99.9% free throw shooter. 2 free throws are good. Final timeout is called, and this is desperation time for Team Australia. Josh Green for 3, misses, and that is going to be game. Unfortunately, Team Australia falls just a beat short to Team Canada. Points are in, and the next game is Team Japan at Team France. Here we go, Team Japan at Team France, although they're listed as Team China, unfortunately, and France has a huge lead here in the first quarter going to the second quarter, and the fact that, I mean, Victor Wembanyama is just going to feast on this Chinese squad. Okay, never mind. They went to overtime. I was not paying attention at all. It's 85-80. What happened? I did not pay attention. I'm sorry. 85-80. Team Japan upset Team France out of nowhere while I was making fun of how tall Victor Wembanyama was. Okay, France, you get 1 point there. Japan, you get 2 points. And Japan is currently leading Group B. Wow. First of all, fast sim, way too fast. Second of all, me, way too stupid. And the next game is Brazil at Germany for the final game of this day. Here we go, Brazil at Germany. I fully expect Germany to win this game, but every time I say that, the other team wins, and it's awkward. But we're going into halftime. It's a competitive game here into the third quarter. The Wagner brothers, looks like maybe they need 1-2 more years of development, that they will take over the world respectively. It's a 9-point game. 3 minutes left here. 7-point game, 5-point game, 7-point game, 2 minutes left up to a 9-point game. And wow, Brazil fell apart here in the fourth quarter. Completely forgot how to play basketball as they lose by not too bad, 10 points, 94-84. Germany gets a boost, boom, and Brazil now on the outside looking in. They only have 2 points here. I really love how in this schedule they mix up men's and women's basketball just so that I'm extra confused when I'm trying to go through this list. But the next game is going to be Puerto Rico at Serbia. Obviously, MVP Joker and a whole bunch of guys that are better than Puerto Ricans are playing, and yet somehow Puerto Rico has grit. They've got grind. They can't play offense, they can't play defense, but they're going to out-hustle this Serbian national team. And Joker looking like he's losing here in the fourth quarter against a Puerto Rican team who's the upstart team of this entire Olympic tournament, though they're back and forth here in the fourth quarter. 71-68, 71-70, 1 minute 32 seconds remaining here. Damn right we're gonna hop in. Feels like this broadcast angle gets higher and higher, but anyway, here is I believe the Serbian team is inbounding. Joker calling for it way on the other side of the court. They're giving it to Avramovic. Being picked up by somebody on the Puerto Rican team. I really only know Jose Alvarado out there. Joker calling for the ball, not getting it. Finally gets it out of the post. Double comes over immediately. Jose Alvarado giving a weak double. Kicking it over. The GOAT Pokashevsky has it. Bogey has it. Pokey has it. Bogey has it. The longest three in the history of basketball. Misses. And the board goes to, is that Mo Harkless? JJ Barea appears to have the ball. If I'm reading the name and the size correctly, I didn't know JJ Barea still plays basketball. All of 5'6" of his own. Critical to that MVP run for the Dallas Mavericks when they beat the LeBron Heat. And here's Jose Alvarado. Big three-pointer here. Misses, and we have 44 seconds remaining. Still a three-point lead for Team Puerto Rico. Davidovic has the ball. Avramovic has the ball. Jokic has the ball. It's a one-point game. Beautiful passing from the Serbian national team. 36 seconds remaining. JJ Barea bringing the ball up the other way. He's driving hard. Is he going to take this? Okay. Oh, now Jose Alvarado steps out of bounds. Choke from Jose Alvarado. Subs are coming in. The final timeout for Team Serbia, as there is 28.8 seconds remaining. They need a score here. Filip Petrusev inbounds the ball to Vasilije Micic. Micic steps back. He's a pretty good three-point shooter, but they're going to give it to the MVP, who gets immediately doubled, and Bullies kicks it out. Micic for the lead! Misses! Oh no, and is that Nikola Jokic having to foul Luke Kennard? Nope. Luke Kennard looking, but his name is Delaney. First free throw is up, and then the next free throw is up. And he misses. The door is still open. Only a 2-point lead. Micic almost steps out of bounds. 10 seconds remaining. Go to Joker. Let him win. Here's Bogdanovic kicking it. Finally get it to Joker at the post. 5, 4, 3 for the win. Micic. Oh no, he misses. And the putback is too late. Team Serbia has lost to Team Puerto Rico. Oh my God. By half a second, they miss overtime. Oh, Joker, if he just put it back in, Serbia would have put this to an overtime where anything could have happened, but Team Puerto Rico guts out another victory. Oh my gosh. Rematch of that incredible game, Team USA versus Team South Sudan. And weirdly, South Sudan has a lead here. So how it went when they first played in the exhibition is that Team USA jumped out to like a 30-point lead. South Sudan fought all the way back. Then Team USA led again. Then South Sudan fought all the way back. Then they went up with 1 minute or like 10 seconds remaining, and then LeBron took over. It was a sensational game. One of the best games you've seen in competitive global basketball history. Anyway, probably not going to happen again. Team USA stomping on South Sudan. Carlick Jones can do nothing but look on helplessly as they lose by, 21 points? Weirdly enough, Team USA has now tied Puerto Rico, if you could believe it. It looks like that is the end of round 2. All of the groups have played. So Canada's 2-0, Spain is 2-0. Japan is 2-0. United States are 2-0, and Puerto Rico are 2-0 as well. The chart that I'm looking on, it's not organized by points. So I'm struggling, but let's move on. We are officially on the 2nd of August. Where we have the first game of the day is Japan at Brazil. Here we go, Japan at Brazil. Looks to be a competitive one. Japan has a really good team, and I don't think Brazil does anymore. They used to. Brazil, Argentina, some of those South American teams used to be strong, but I think the league has changed. It's Europe, it's Asia, and it looks like Japan is winning this one pretty handily. Also, is Kyle Anderson on Team Japan? Just a really weird, random tidbit. Whatever. They have a lead. They have a win. They won by 13. Brazil lost. Japan won. Greece at Australia. The team versus the MVP. And it looks like the team it's a competitive game here going into the third quarter. Low scoring affair, 71-69. Nice 2-point game. This might be one of those games that we hop in and enjoy for our own. 4-point lead here for the team Greece. Now Australia's the lead. Now it's a back and forth game. 80-79. Tried this camera angle. I don't love it, but I don't really like any of the camera angles. I'm not sure why. Also, why do we continue to hop in on Team Australia games? Are they just the most average team in this entire Olympics performance? So everybody goes to a competitive game. Giannis there in the corner. 3 for Josh Giddey. Misses. No surprise. Josh Giddey, a horrific 3-point shooter. Giannis bringing the ball up the other way. Giannis the best player in the court. Give Giannis the ball. Let him work. He's taller than everyone. He's stronger than everyone. He's calling for the ball. He's got Patty Mills on him. Back this man down and yam it on him. Or laid up easily. 3-point lead there for Team Greece. Giannis having a 24-point performance. Pretty good by Giannis Antetokounmpo standards. Team Australia now has the ball. Josh Giddey probably going to try to do something ridiculous here. He passes it. Beautiful dime for Benjamin Simmons. I'm sorry, does Ben Simmons play basketball? And I assume Team Greece is going to get right back to the play that worked last time, and that is Giannis Antetokounmpo doing everything. 3-point lead again as Giannis is hyped. Just pure Josh Giddey ISO. I don't know what the coach is thinking. I don't know what they're doing, but Josh Giddey, first of all, isn't an isolation player. Second of all, isn't a shooter. But you know what? They're going to keep going to it. Pump fake, handoff, pass, pass. Josh Green having to create. Patty Mills for 3. Oh, that would have been huge for Patty. Now there's 30 seconds remaining. Giannis has the ball. Giannis is driving hard. He's going quick, and he's throwing it down. 5-point lead for Team Greece. I mean, the smart move would have been to drain 20 seconds off the clock, leave them with like 9 seconds remaining. But you know what? A dunk is a dunk. Giannis is Giannis. Let the big fella do what he do. And now Team Australia needs a 3 and to play the foul game. Josh Giddey is open. Doesn't take it. Kicks it. Joe Ingles. Grandpa Joe splashes. And now who are they going to go to? Because Giannis can't shoot. They're going to Walk Up. I've never heard of that name before in my life, but he's going to be, nope. They're going to Giannis for clutch free throws. The biggest hole in Giannis's career is the fact that Giannis can't shoot. Career, what, 68% free throw shooter. Fouled by BS. Spin the ball. Dribble, 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 dribble. Breathe. Shoot. And Giannis is clutch. Giannis makes the first free throw to make it a 2-possession game. Oh, and he misses. The lead is still 3, a chance to tie. 12 seconds remaining for Team Australia. Bringing the ball up the other way. Kicks it. Ingles, corner, back to back. Oh, it's in and out, and that is going to be ball game. Team Australia was so close to tying it up. Got it to their best 3-point shooter, Joe Ingles. Had a good look at it. And unfortunately, he misses, and that's going to be ball game. We'll just simcast 88-84. Next one is Team Canada at Team España. And of course, as usual, Team Canada has the better team, but you never know in the tournament. Going to third quarter, a really low scoring game. Holy crap. They might not break 70. Team Spain is bad. Team Canada is also bad, but I think Team Spain is a little bit worse as Team Canada has a very commanding lead here. And the fourth quarter, 85-70. How the points gonna look? Canada's up to 6. They're 3-0. Spain loses here. They're down to 2-1. So Group A is set. Canada 6, Spain 5, Greece 4, Australia 3. The next one is France at Germany. Here we go. Team Victor Wembanyama versus Team the Wagner brothers and Dennis Schroeder and a couple of other players that you know but didn't realize were German. And Team France currently has a lead here in the fourth quarter, but can Team Germany make a run? It's about a 12-point game. Half the quarter is done. Team Germany trying to go on a run now. 5-point game, 8-point game, 8-point game, 6-point game again. Just cut into it, Germany. You have a chance. You have an opportunity, but it looks like they're going to come up just a bit short. 103-95. We'll give Team France 2 points. Give Team Germany 1 point. And that might have eliminated Germany from the tournament. So kind of a surprise team. Japan leading Group B. France is second with 5, Germany in third place with 4, and Brazil went 0-3 at the bottom with 3 points. Finally, we have 2 Group C games to round this tournament out. First one is Puerto Rico versus Team USA. Both teams have gone undefeated at this point in the tournament. What do you think? This is a 40-50 point victory? Team USA here leading in the first quarter, going to the second quarter with a huge lead, going to the third quarter with an even bigger lead, going to the fourth quarter, and they doubled up on poor Team Puerto Rico, 108-70, cementing the #1 seed in Group C and probably cementing the #1 seed for the entire tournament. Round 1, USA 6, Puerto Rico 5, and finally we have the battle of the 2 losers Serbia at South Sudan. I did not expect the Serbian team to play this poorly. And here we are in the first quarter. Serbia continuing to lose. They may go winless here in the tournament. Here they go taking a lead here in the fourth quarter. And this may be a battle of who's going to get into the semifinals or the conference finals and who's going home. We have a 5-point lead here for Team South Sudan. Still a 5-point lead, an 8-point lead, an 11-point lead, fourth quarter domination, and Joker has been firmly eliminated by this upstart South Sudanese team as they win over Serbia. And this is going to be the final graphics of round one. Let me know if I got any of these wrong. Hopefully all these points are correct. It's just very difficult to do this one by one manually, but yeah, I'm just one beautiful man who runs a Patreon. Go subscribe to my Patreon if you can afford to. So let's see, we have Team Canada, Team Japania, and Team United States here going on. So we need to determine who are the best teams by point differential. God, I should have kept point differential. I did not pay attention to that. Oh no. So whoever has the biggest point differential between Canada, USA, and Japan wins those seeds 1 and 2 respectively and goes on opposite sides of the bracket. And we have the remainder of that team, Spain, France, Puerto Rico, and then 2 out of the 3 of Greece, Germany, and South Sudan. So whoever has the lowest point differential of those 3 teams are eliminated. Put in the math calculation, majigger, and show me those scores. And by math, majigger, I mean I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. I'll be right back. Okay, it's been like an hour. The maths have been mathed. So Canada plus 46 with 6 points, España with plus 14 with 5 points, Greece minus 26 with 4 points, and Australia minus 34 lost every single game. For Group B, Japania plus 22 with 6 points, France plus 13 with 5 points, Germany minus 14 with 4 points, and Brazil minus 33. Woof. As for Group C, Los Estados Unidos plus 106. They won every single game easily. Puerto Rico second at a minus 21. It was because of that beatdown. They lost by like 47, I want to say, to United States. Otherwise, they had a pretty good first round. South Sudan minus 17 and Serbia at minus 58. So number 1 is going to be USA. Number 2, Canada. And number 3 is Japania. They only won their games by plus 22, so they are part of the round robin later on. Number 7 is Germany, which makes number 8 South Sudan. So South Sudan snuck into this tournament and they've snuck in to the quarterfinals round, meaning the bracket is set. Greece has been officially eliminated despite that beautiful win over Australia. So the seeding is as follows: 1 USA, 2 Canada, 3 Japan, 4, 5, 6 is Spain, France, Puerto Rico, 7, 8 Germany, and South Sudan. So now the tournament is going to be USA on one side. God, I have to do more like illustrations. Canada on the other. And then the rest of the teams are just completely random, although they cannot be part of the same group playing in the first round of the quarterfinals. So now I need a random number generator. Okay, so we're going to have the first team to come up take on Team USA, and that is going to be, should I bring this in with you guys? The minimum number between 3 and 8 we're going to generate, bam, is team number 7. That is Germany. So Team USA is taking on Team Germany. That's going to be a fun one. Next up is the team that's going to take on Team Canada. Generate, bam. It's going to be number 5. Who's the 5th team? It was France. Can France take on Canada? They can. All right, good news. We have 1, 2, 5, 7 already done. Next up is Team 8. That is South Sudan. And they will be taking on, bam, team number 3. That is Japan, which leaves the other side 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Spain versus Puerto Rico. Okay, random number generators have been set. So the first conference semifinals is going to be Team USA versus Team Germany, Team South Sudan versus Team Japan, and then on the other side, Team Canada versus Team France, Team Spain versus Team Puerto Rico. I'm getting a headache from doing all this. Is this really necessary, Olympics? Can't you just have like them play 5 games and then the winner wins everything? Like, my gosh. Here we are, elimination games, winner take all, single elimination. Dennis Schroeder versus Stephanie Curry, Andreas Orst versus Ant Edwards, LeBron James versus Franz Wagner, Maxi Kleber versus assumingly Kevin Durant, and Joel Embiid versus Daniel Tice. We're assuming health for Kevin Durant. You never know in these types of tournaments. They've been keeping him on the roster, so I have to assume that he's going to be playing. That being said, we'll see. Anyway, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left. So we'll certainly hop in and enjoy like the first score, the first 2 minutes of these games. I don't know what's happening. Franz Wagner was broken there, being picked up by LeBron James. Good defense. LeBron has been playing out of his mind. He's looked like, honestly, he's looked like Cleveland Cavaliers LeBron for stretches in this tournament. It's been ridiculous. A, how reliant the NBA still is on LeBron James, as that's a miss from Team Germany. And B, like, where are the other good players? I'm hoping that is Victor Wembanyama, and I'm hoping we get some young talent, but like, why is it still LeBron as the best player on the planet at age 402? Here's Stephanie Curry dribbling the ball, pulling up for 3, missing, and Joel Embiid throws it down on the putback. Joel Embiid would never do that in real life. He'd probably grab the rebound and then try to draw a foul, but here we are with a 2-0 lead. Team America. America! Yeah. And it's Schroeder driving on Stephanie Curry, dribbling, pulling up, shooting a tough shot, and he puts it in. It's a quick 2-2 game. We're not going to watch too much of this game. Give less minutes to Devin Booker. I agree. And holy crap, Team USA is dominating this poor Germanic squad. They're doubling them up, and it's not even the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh, a 154-95 beatdown by Team USA. Killian Hayes? Really? Killian Hayes versus Shea Schmildish, Melis Mander, Jamal Murray versus Evan Fournier. Don't Google Fournier. Nico Batum versus RJ Barrett. Kelly Olynyk versus Rudy Gobert at the power forward position because Victor Wembanyama is at the center position. That makes about as much sense as NBA 2K would ever do. But here we are, really fun matchup here. Canada versus France. A little bit ironic as well. Do you think they are the Quebec French or the more Toronto, Montreal French? And here we go. Okay. I can't believe Killian Hayes is the point guard for Team France. This just still blows my mind. Killian Hayes versus Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Who you got? Victor Wembanyama versus Dwight Powell. Who you got? I just give Victor the ball 48 times out of 10 and let him cook. But here is Team Canada being led by the scrub, formerly known as Jamal Murray. Jamal kicks it. Shea gets it. Shea waits. Screen. And Victor Wembanyama versus Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be fun to watch. Dwight Powell, though, oh no, kicks it. Jamal Murray, corner 3, bang! And that's a 3-2 ball game. This will be fun to watch, but unfortunately, we're not here to watch this game. We're here to watch the entire Olympic squad go into the second quarter. We got a good one. Going into the third quarter, it's a little bit of a lead for Team Francois. And here in the fourth, it's about a 6-point game. We'll definitely hop in. And we'll give a little more opportunity to hop in if this game is close, but it looks like Team Canada is falling apart here as Victor Wembanyama is leading the way. 9-point game, 10-point game, 12-point game here in the fourth, 9-point game. And, oh, it's a 2-point game. Team Canada is fighting back. Let's change this game, bro. Nico Batum on the inbound, giving it to Victor Wembanyama, who goes behind his head, who kicks it to Killian Hayes. Yo, one of these is not like the other. I mean, Killian Hayes can shoot as many threes as he wants in the clutch. Now Jamal Murray bringing the ball up the other way. Shea just immediately demanding it. Killian Hayes is a mediocre defender, so you got to give him that. Stepping back, Shea's just cooking him. Left-handed hook, misses. Dwight Powell rebounds, kicks it. Shea pump fakes, shot up, and missed again. Oh, that would have tied it up. 39 seconds remaining in this one. Shea has gone 0 for 2 in the clutch, while Killian Hayes has gone 0 for 1. And oh, in and out. Killian Hayes has now gone 0 for 2 in the clutch. Why is Killian Hayes taking clutch baskets here in an elimination game? 125, 123, 23 seconds remaining. Quarter 3, RJ Barrett. Bang! And Team Canada takes the lead. And now Team France needs to respond. Hopefully not in the hands of Killian Hayes. Victor rolling. Victor under the basket. Victor dunking it. 2-point lead for Team France. That was too easy. Why is Dwight Powell the center? Dwight Powell on the inbound. Shea now has the ball, looking to be clutch, looking to hit a dagger. I think they're going to set an empty side screen with Dwight Powell on Victor. I don't know. Victor's like 7'12". Here's Shea. Hezzy gives it, pumps it. Desperation. Jamal Murray for the win. Oh, and he comes up short. Poor execution from Team Canada in the clutch as they have been eliminated. Francois moves on because Victor Wembanyama is so stinking tall. And now we have this upstart South Sudanese team led by Carlick Jones and JT Thor taking on Team Japan, although they're represented as Team China, unfortunately, because of the 2K, Cam Thomas apparently is from Japan. Didn't know that. Yuta Watanabe, Kyle Anderson. I saw Rui Hachimura coming off the bench. They got a good team there. And here is the tip. Now, Bobo is on Team Japan, or Bobo is on Team South Sudan. I'm not sure if that's accurate because he certainly did not play, although Luol Deng did, so maybe they're kind of like the same player, right? Anyway, here's some guy. Bobo underneath the basket. Bobo lays it up and lays it in. 2-0 lead now for Sudan. Kyle Anderson, the versatile slow-mo. Bring the ball up the other way for Team Japania. Here's the ball. He's dribbling. He's slowly losing the ball. He's slowly picking it back up. And now Hayes has the ball. Bobo is sprinting underneath the basket. Bobo has a layup opportunity, and they're going to the free throw line. And just because these rosters are so funny, we're going to hop in early. I don't want to watch free throws. I ain't about that life. Hopping into the second quarter, back and forth game here. Going into third. Sudan has a lead. Now Japania has a lead. Now it's down to a 4-point game. 4.5 minutes remaining. This might be one of those games that we have to hop in. 2-point game. Tie game. 1-point game. 1 minute, 56 seconds remaining. Yeah, we'll hop in. I don't know why the fans are booing. They're being treated to a beautiful experience here. Bobo gets the ball. Posting up. Carlick Jones now has it. Carlick jab stepping. Gets a screen. I mean, Carlick Jones played out of his mind when he was playing. Now it's Hayes. I don't know who this man's is. He's dribbling. He's running into slow-mo. Slow-mo too fast. Slow-mo too strong. Bobo too big. Bobo wears a thong. Bobo misses. And Yuta Watanabe grabs the ball. And Yuta sprints in. He's got another man under the basket. Yuki. Easiest 2 points of his career. Clutch 3-point lead now for Team Japania. And here comes Carlick Jones the other way. Carlick accepts the screen. I mean, Carlick would shoot this. I loved his game out of, I think he played for Louisville. By the way, a pathetic block there. Kyle Anderson bringing the ball up the other way. Turnover, kicks it under the basket. Hawkinson dunks it. 5-point lead for Team Japan. Interesting. I don't really know what's happening here, but South Sudan is falling apart in the clutch here. Carlick Jones needs to respond and respond quickly. They give it to JT Thor, who kicks it and turns it over. Kyle Anderson snatches it. Dribbling, turnover, transition, passes it. Yuta Watanabe dunks it. 7-point lead. Team Japan is hyped. Yet today I learned that Cam Thomas was born in Japan. What? He just strikes you as a kid from the Bronx, right? Not some kid from fucking, what's a Japan city? And Carlick Jones dribbling. Carlick Jones kicking it. Here's Hayes. Gas. Got the Gatorade symbol. JT Thor, that's the same place he hit that huge three-pointer. They're going to need a three here. Carlick Jones contested. Long two. Misses. Bobo. Rebounds. Bobo. Put back. 31 seconds left. They may need to play the foul game, though. It may be too little too late. Go to Cam Thomas. Let him shoot some free throws. It looks like Bobo is on the South Sudan team, but I think he's out for injury or something. So, I mean, whatever. Cam Thomas puts the first free throw up. Cam Thomas puts the second free throw up. South Sudan calls their final timeout. Now they're down by 7. This Team China/Japan team is ridiculous. They went on a huge run to close out this elimination game, and they're going to be trying to take on Team America. You need a three. Carlick Jones gets a screen. They run the same play every single possession. Kick it to the post. He kicks it. Carlick Jones for 3. Bang! So you're saying there's a chance, and Kyle Anderson is going to hit some free throws. Slow-mo, really? He's not a great free throw shooter, although that one is up and in. And when you need it most, Kyle Anderson goes clutch from the free throw line. If they make a 3 here, it's a 1-possession game. Carlick Jones passes it to JT Thor. Need it, gotta have it, and they do. And it looks like Yuki is going to be the one shooting the free throws here. Point guard, probably a pretty good free throw shooter, right? Ooh, 68%, not great, but he does make it a 2-possession game, and that's probably going to put this out of reach for Team South Sudan. Hayes grabs the rebound, but there's just not enough time remaining. The shot is up. The shot is off. Team Japan survives, and now they will be taking on the United States in the semifinals. Jose Alvarado has carried this Puerto Rican team single-handedly, but he is going to be taking on a pretty tough team in España. They got Juan Hernan Gomez. They have Juan Nunez. This is going to be battle of the mediocres to determine who has the rights. So currently, the bracket is as such. USA versus Japan. Francois versus the victor of this team. And the tip goes to Team Spain. Now the jerseys are ugly and the score will probably be low, but this is going to be a competitive one for sure. Jose Alvarado on the defense initially. It looks like the Puerto Rican team does not have great size on them compared to España, but here is Fernandez pulling up from the free throw line, missing, and Mo Harkless grabs the rebound up. Jose Alvarado kicks it, 3, in and out. And Mara grabs the rebound, kicks it up to the shooting guard Nunez, who gives it to Hernan Gomez. I didn't know the Hernan Gomez brothers still play basketball, honestly. But here's Juan. What was it was like Bo Cruz or some ridiculous nickname. Anyway, Almanza puts up a horrific shot. Mo Harkless grabs the rebound. Good defense from Puerto Rico. And here comes Diaz. And nothing. Okay. Slow developing offenses for both teams. Nice step back there. Doesn't take it. Mo Harkless has the ball. 10, 9, 8. Fading from the elbow. Splash. And the first points of the game goes to Mo Harkless. Anyway, Puerto Rico with a huge lead here. I don't know what it is about their team, but unless they're playing Team USA, they dominate a lot of these games. But Team Spain has certainly come back and dominated a 43-13 third quarter. Remember, these are 10-minute quarters as well. Holy crap, Puerto Rico has fallen apart as they get dominated by this team from Spain. And it looks like we're going to have the battle of Europe there on the other side of the bracket. Team España versus Team France and Team USA versus Team Japan. Oh, I see. Apparently Japan is inappropriate. Real nice, 2K. Are you fucking kidding me? The word Japan is inappropriate, but China isn't? I mean, could you be a little more obvious with your racism there? All right, that's why... Oh my god. That's why they have Team China and no Team Japan. So I can't believe that. That's... What part of Japan is inappropriate? I mean, can somebody ask the EA developers and, like, tell me? I mean, maybe if you said Team Taiwan was inappropriate, but what are we doing here? Can I be is Team Palestine inappropriate too? And here we are, Team Japan versus Team USA. We've seen these two teams before. We've seen the overalls before, but have we seen, well, whatever happens in 2K simulation? I assume Team USA is gonna win by 1,000,000. I like that both teams are wearing the white jerseys. That's just beauty. That's wonderful done by the AI that runs the 2K simulation engine. And yet, you never know. You gotta play the game. You play to win the games. Otherwise, you just look at the numbers and you see which one is higher, which is kind of what playing the games actually is. But what playing the games is 2-0 for Team Japan. I'm sorry, did I say Japan? Was that a curse word? Let me just beep that out. God. Here's Kevin Durant, blows right by slow-mo, and we have a 2-2 ball game here. Now, if Cam Thomas goes off for like a 40 piece, and then Kyle Anderson, Yuta Watanabe play well, Hawkinson's getting pushed out of bounds. That's an embarrassing possession from him. I kind of like Team Japan's chances. We'll see how they produce in the actual Olympic Games, but here is Ant-Man Edwards stepping back, long 2, buckets. I mean, this is gonna be a blowout, right? There's no real reason to watch this. Oh, Team Japan's winning in the first quarter, going to the second quarter. Now they're losing. And a 54-point second quarter is going to be enough to win you this game. Let's just be honest. Single elimination, 54 and 45-point quarters. Yikes, they're going to score 200 points. 178 to 130, and it wasn't even that close. Weirdly, Team Spain was 1 point better than Team France's, even though Team France has a Victor Wembanyama and a Rudy Gobert and a Nico Batum and an Evan Fournier. And it looks like they moved Killian Hayes to the bench, which is probably the right thing to do. Anyway, here we are with the final game of the semifinals to determine who has the rights to battle Team USA for the gold. And you know, I kind of forgot, there's a bronze medal game as well. So it's going to be Team Japan versus whoever loses this game. But we're focused on the winners. We're focused on success and achievements. That's what America does. Bronze medal, yeah. Silver medal, get it out of my face. We're gold or bust. Fernandez, 3, missed. Gobert, rebound. De Colo, nothing. I mean, just give the ball to Victor Wembanyama 7 days out of 5. Evan Fournier gets a Rudy Gobert screen. Rudy on the roll. Rudy throws it down. And the size of Team France is going to be tough for every single team to deal with. Not just the fact that Rudy Gobert is big, but the fact that they have Victor Wembanyama too. And he's already bigger than every single human on the planet, let alone his skill set. Oh my gosh, Team France is going to be a menace for a long time. Here is Ricky Rubio getting the screen from, I think, Hernan Gomez. Pulls up, 2, misses. Batum rebounds. Batum still playing. How old is Batum? Nico's like 35, 36 years old, right? Here is Nico, giving it to the rolling Gobert, gives it to Victor, who just shoots it over and then misses. Ooh, Team Spain has numbers. Ricky Rubio on the transition, kicks it, corner, Fernandez, 3, bang! And España has a lead. We're gonna be hopping into some guests here. So I think we're gonna do the bronze medal game first, just to see who's gonna win third place. Hooray. Anyway, back and forth game here in the third quarter, and Team Spain is up 20? Excuse me? And I just, this Team Spain is made of something special. Victor Wembanyama's going off, but the rest of their team is not. Somehow, some way, Team España has dominated. Oh my gosh. What even? Team Spain blows out Team Francois by like 30 points there. I'm in shock. So here we are, the bronze medal game. I cannot believe that Team France got so thoroughly dominated by Team Spain. Like, Victor's a 90 overall. But there's some magical about that Team Spain team. And you know what? If there's any team that's gonna knock out Team USA, it's a country that's had a bunch of players that play together for a long time. It's a country that plays together. Team España certainly fits the bill. Weirdly enough, I guess that makes Team France a bunch of freeloading ISO players, but there's Evan Fournier, don't Google it, shooting the 3, splashing, quick 3-0 lead here in the bronze medal game. Yuta Watanabe dribbling. Yuki gets a screen from this guy. He's got the Kristaps Porzingis face, I don't know why. Answering with the 3 of his own, he does not. Nico Batum grabs the rebound. And here is Killian Hayes for 3. Oh no, he missed. What are the odds? Victor Wembanyama throws it back down easily, and I bet you France is going to win this one by a lot because they are pissed off that they lost to a worse Spain team. Kyle Anderson being picked up by Rudy Gobert is a little funny, but it also makes sense if you really think about it. Have you seen Kyle Anderson shoot the 3? It's borderline hilarious. Yuta Watanabe on Nico Batum. Battle the role players. That looked like a travel. That looked like a foul. I don't know about that, 2K. We're just going to hop in because this is the bronze medal game. We don't care about no bronze. Anyway, Team Japan, bleep that out, is leading by 30 points. And here is Japania Mania as they're going to win. And France just embarrassing here, 150 to 130. Full disclaimer, I was kind of expecting France to win and we were going to do this in the NBA championships, but you know what, we're going to have to do this in the conference finals instead. España versus Team USA for the trophy, for the gold medal. You got Ricky Rubio, you got Tyrese Halliburton. We'll just go ahead and fix that for Team USA. That's a mistake, right? I'm going to make Team USA's rotation as realistic as possible. Stephanie Curry, Drew Holiday, Devin Booker, LeBron James, Joel Embiid. For the bench, Tyrese Halliburton, Ant-Man Edwards, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Anthony Davis. We'll give like Bam Adebayo 10 minutes just because he has earned those minutes. I don't know who he's going to get them over, but Bam's been incredible. Here we go. This is the game for the gold medal for Team USA versus Team España. Now, just in the overalls department, there's absolutely no reason why Spain is here, but just to win the tip is a good start for this team. It's a single elimination, winner take all, battle of the best, battle for the gold medal. Anything can happen in one game. That's why there's 7-game series in the NBA, but you know what? In the Olympics, they only care about one game. They only care about a dead possession. They only care about Ricky Rubio being picked up by Steph Curry. I don't even think Rubio's going to be playing, right? He's going to miss, that's for sure. Here comes Steph Curry coming the other way. And here's LeBron James pump faking. I don't know what happened, but he just yammed it down. I mean, this is going to be a 70-point game, right? With all the respect to how well Team Spain has played, all the upsets and whatnot. I mean, even if they have a Ricky Rubio who's not going to be playing and is the best player in Spain history. Who's this? Juan Hernan Gomez? Like, really? Okay, dead possession here. Almanza, long 2. Ties it up. That's what they need. I don't know why they're wearing Cleveland Cavalier jerseys. Should we exit out and fix that? Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, a Game 7 elimination game. They're definitely going to wear... They're definitely going to be wearing throwback jerseys in an elimination game. What are we doing, 2K? Why? I mean, I hopped in and it's an immediately 2-0 lead instead of 2-2 lead or 2-2 tie ball game here. And maybe it's going to be 5-0. Nope. But for whatever reason, Team USA not playing well. Devin Booker had a lane there, didn't take it. Now Stephanie Curry has the ball and accepted Joel Embiid screen. By the way, Joel Embiid and Devin Booker, that's got to be money, right? Right? Joel Embiid and Devin Booker have been pretty abysmal this playoff series. And speaking of abysmal, wow, Ricky Rubio gave up an open layup. And LeBron ties it up 2-2. We are officially 2 minutes into the gold medal game. 4 points have been scored. Incredible. We'll probably go till about the 5-minute mark. I expect this to be 107-12 once we get into Simcast. But when they're actually playing, it's a competitive game. Here's Fernandez gonna get the screen. No, he doesn't. He rejects it and then he throws the ball away. But somehow it goes back to Team Spain. 3, 2, 1. Bad shot. Bad miss. Joel Embiid, good box out, and now Team USA looking to take the lead. Here's Braun, open, buckets. 4-2 lead now for Team USA. The transition game is insane. Team Spain now facing their first deficit of the game. Might not be the first deficit, but it's 4-2. Come on now. And what's the play? Operating out of the elbow with your point guard. That's always good. Bo Cruz coming around, and that's points. Tie ball game from Ricky Rubio. I don't even know if he's actually playing for Team Spain. I believe they're in the same draft, right? Steph tries to get fancy with it, doesn't. Screen is gonna need to be set here within the next 10 seconds. Drew Holiday just isoing up, pump bacon. Has an open Joel Embiid little float shot, and it's a 6-4 lead now for Team USA. I pray that this game's gonna be close, but I just worry that it's not. That's why we're hopping in and watching this first quarter so tremendously, so aggressively. Ricky off the glass, misses. Stephanie grabbing the rebound. Transition, crossing over. He's got a mismatch. He's got a center on him. Oh, just run off a couple screens, Steph. You're open. Speaking of open, here's Booker. Missing. Embiid rebounding. Embiid free throwing, and that's where I draw the line. I'm not going to watch Joel Embiid free throws. Sorry, but wow, Spain has a lead. Back and forth game here in the second quarter, and this is where it's going to be all but over. Yep. That's ball game. 141.99, 144. Tell you what, we'll hop in at like the 1 minute mark and see if I can put up some highlights. At least something interesting will happen in this. Steph Curry leaking. Steph Curry stepping back. Steph Curry for 3. Bang! You know what play I need here? I need the Steph Curry, LeBron James, the alley to the oop. Let's see it one more time. LeBron James throws it down to punctuate the gold medal victory for Team USA. Never in doubt, Team USA dominated this tournament wire to wire, game to game, and they put up 170 in a 65-point victory in a gold medal game. Team USA doing what they do best, and that's show the world that we the best. Here is the trophy celebration. Look at Team USA, victorious, champions, and gold medal winners. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch ya in the next one.